Hey guys, this is Aromu here with the Straight Out of the Mist podcast and the Synergy Guild. I am currently here with my co-raid leader for our raid team. This is Ohio. You'll also see
Hello.
him on the podcast. We're just going to give you guys a demonstration today of combo fields and combo finishers because there's not really a huge explanation on what they are in the game, even though they're very, very important. So the first thing we're going to do is show you how to tell if your skill has a combo field on it. And so to do that, I'm going to go pop over to a skill here. And in blue I've got it highlighted here. This is a combo field light. You can tell by the little heart icon that anytime you see that, it's going to have something to do with a combo. It takes a combo field to allow you to use a combo finisher inside of it. Combo fields last from a second, some of them even last up to 10 seconds. And so this one's a light, as it says there. And I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple more of the fields. This one here is a dark field, and it's usually done by Necromancer. This is an ethereal field. This one's done by Necromancer, but normally these are kept by Mesmers that look like this one instead, with the purple shattery glass look. This one is a fire filled, and you can tell with a little puzzle piece around it, and the circle is not just a white circle. This one is an ice field. And this one is a light filled, like the one on the skill that we showed at the beginning. Guardians have a lot of these. This is a lightning filled, and currently only elementals have access to this in the game. This one is a poison filled, done by a thief. This is a smoke filled, which is currently thief and engineer, and there's maybe some others. This one is a water filled. And this is what it looks like when you complete a combo inside of a combo field. You'll get the little heart symbol telling you what it does. So what we're going to show you here next is the combo finishers themselves. There's 4 different kinds. And we're going to start with the physical projectile. And I've got 2 examples here. The one in blue means that when you shoot the projectile through the combo field, let's say a fire, it's a 20% chance that your arrow or bullet or whatever it is you're shooting is going to have fire added to it, which will cause burning. On the second example in red here, where it just says physical projectile, that happens 100% of the time. So every projectile you fire through the field will have the added effect. And so Ohio and I are going to demonstrate one of those for you right now. And as you can see, he shot down a fire field there, and it's telling you that it's adding burning to my shots. And so the next one that we're going to show you is a leap finisher, and it'll look like this on your skill. Going to use a fire field for it as well. So yeah, I'll just put on a firebomb here, switch to my rifle, and leap through it, which gives me a fire aura, as you can see there. And the next one on the list that we're going to do is called a Whirl Finisher, which I've got highlighted in blue on this as well. And pop back over to the game, we'll give you an example of that. And this is going to be done in an ice field. And those are across multiple different classes. The class that I'm currently on, Engineer, does not have access to a Whirl Finisher, so Ohio is lending some assistance here. And the last and final type of combo finisher we have, in my opinion, one of the most important, is a blast finisher. You're going to need to know how these work, because when you're running dungeons, when you're running just about anything in the game, we use this to stack an important buff called Might, or Stealth. It's also used a lot in water fields for healing. And I'm going to go ahead and show you one of those. I'm going to do it in a fire field here. So you'll see it's going to say, well, that's not going to work. So I'm going to need to wait to do it again. I'm going to put down the fire here. I'm going to blow up the turret. You see it says area mine there. So that's how that works. Usually, you'll have one person put down the fire field, and the rest of the party will use a blast finisher, and that will get you higher stacks of might, which is right here. Usually, you want to keep that around 25. And I'm hovering over a skill in the game here right now, and you can see at the bottom of it says it breaks a stun. Usually this will be used to break any type of control effect. And I'm going to go ahead and bring up on the screen here for you now. These are all of the combo fields and what each one does with each type of finisher. And that way if you guys want to screenshot this or anything, I'll also add it to the post here and link it on YouTube. And then this is a chart that shows you every single field, what each of the individual finishers does, and what class has access to what specific field with a legend there. And so I'll go ahead and add that to the post as well, and feel free to screenshot that. There are a couple things that I want to say about these while we're still talking. A projectile finisher, so let's say the burning that you saw originally, that will spread, if you're shooting it through a fire field, it'll spread the burning to enemies within a 240 radius of that target. Let's say if you shoot it through a water field at an enemy, it'll apply regeneration or healing to allies nearby. With the leap finishers, it doesn't do anything to anyone but you. With the whirl finishers, it will shoot out bolts in many different directions that can affect both enemies and allies. And the blast only affects the allies in your area, but it's 360 radius, so you want to make sure you're kind of close to the field to make sure you're getting the full effect of it. So we just wanted this video to be short and sweet here for you, and to give you a couple more things here. On the top, there's a link to our podcast where we have a weekly discussion about some things going on in the game. And if you're interested in joining our guild, you can click on the logo there, and it'll take you to our website. Thank you guys for watching.